Good morning. It's Curls in the Morning with me, your host, Curls. I decided for the wet and wild look today, and I guess you only get the wet look. So, wait a minute. There's Justine. We've heard from a source that my Hello Kitty shirt is coming today. It's supposed to be delivered by the boy between 11 and 12. I will believe it when I see it. I sent an email to her yesterday and I called her and I didn't get, last night I sent, not last night, but the night before. And I called her, figuring it would be a lot easier. Never got a call back. And I was getting very frustrated. And I didn't know if it's okay, what is the time? What's the difference between, giving them enough leeway and me able to be getting upset? Because I'm a person that gives people the benefit of the doubt, and I didn't want to be getting all mad at these people and being like, okay, listen, my shirt was given to this kid, and now I haven't got anything. I haven't heard from anybody. What is going on, I'm thinking this kid's in the hospital. Is he in the accident? What is going on? You haven't contacted me. And so then I'm like last night, and I'm thinking, and I'm starting to daze out because I'm getting so confused on what is going on here. So then I emailed her last night, and not very long after, I get an email saying, I just talked to him. He's going to deliver it between 11 and 12. I'm like, well, that's what I'm talking about, man. Why did it take you so long to just tell me that when I called you earlier? Did it take that long to find out what's wrong with this kid, He seems so nice. I'm just going to drop it off. Okay, well, fine. I thought maybe 11 to 12, maybe he's going to BBC or something. Well, that makes sense. Okay, you were busy Sunday. You can drop it. Fine. I'm disappointed, but call me. It's easy. Like there used to be way back when, a commercial for phones, for AT&T. Phone first? Yeah, man, phone first. But the problem is you probably weren't born back there, so you don't know to phone first. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it, because I know that he wasn't born back then. And his family is most likely Spanish, and maybe they don't know to phone first. So, back off that. Now up to a little funny thing. Of course, I have to use stuff that happens in my life, like most comedians would use stuff that happens in their life. So you're going to hear a lot of stuff that happens in my life with people around me. And since I don't get out often, you're going to have to hear about people that I'm with. Ta-da! So my husband and I are in the car, and we're talking about stuff. Now, my husband is all big into watching TV and movies, okay? So just so you know how that is important. Okay, so we're in the car, and he mentions to me that he was reading in a magazine that people are dying at young age. Now, my young age thinking is like 26, 32, okay? Like that. 46. And then he says, oh, people are dying. And they're like 52, 60. I'm like, okay. And these are different in ages of being young. And so then he goes on to say, man, they've hardly lived. I want to live to be like 80. And he's mentioned before like 90. I said, well, you're going to be like driving everybody nuts at 90. Because he's really stubborn, And so he's going to be a crabby old man at 90. Well, so he mentions that, man, I'm going to miss a lot of shows if I don't live to be 80. There's a whole lot of TV to be watched. So then I said, oh yeah, if I don't make it to, now me, I don't care about that stuff, you know? And so then I'm like, well, yeah, if I don't make it till then, I won't miss a lot of that stuff because it doesn't matter. So then, if he makes it to like a older age, then he'll be able to say, yeah, I had a great life. Here I'm living to like 85. I watched so much TV and I saw so many movies. My life has been great. Yeah. It's been so exciting. I've got to see so many remakes. Yeah. And that's what his legacy is going to be. Movies and TV. He'll sit so many couches. Or beds. Or chairs. I told him that was so silly. You know. Because if someone dies at a young age, like 26, think of all the movies they didn't get to see and the remakes. Oh, they never got to see a remake in their whole life because, you know, they didn't live long enough to see it. So, you know that most people don't live to just watch TV and movies. That's why I just thought it was so ridiculous and funny. I just, you know, me being someone else, you know, most people are like, live your life. So I just thought that was so ridiculous. And, of course, he got a huge laugh out of the whole thing. And, I don't know, I kind of grasped that, you know. Oh, I know, it goes right up in my head, you know, that, it would be so exciting, need more life to live just so you can watch more stuff, like Dual Survivor and Bear Grylls, and more cop shows. They're all the same. You know, more cop shows, more the same. Just slow it down, you know, and they'll all be like the same thing. Shooting this person. Mainly the same people play in the cop shows, if you haven't noticed that. You know, it's always the same people. So, anyway, it's about 8 minutes. Today, you know what? I'm starting to notice, I think the seasons are changing. You know, it doesn't change much here in Florida, but I'm starting to notice in my body, I think. Anyway, it's 8:30, and I'm going to have to put this thing up through YouTube, which is a pain. But I can't seem to keep my trap shut. Take a breath. Then my son came in here, and he said, what are you going to talk about today? And he starts mimicking me again, you know. And then he's like, you're going to talk about my kids going back to school. Yeah. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not like that. I got other things to talk about. But then he mentioned it. So I'm like, hey, kids are going back to school tomorrow. But I'm not cheating. Whatever. I mean, it depends, you know. Sometimes they're in here like flies on poop. But now I think they were talking about playing on your cell phone because they can't be on the iPad. But I found this really cool math thing for Serena, my youngest daughter who's 7, to get her back into the math groove because she kind of forgot what she learned in kindergarten. But she was good in math. So it has rewards. Like if you play it, you can get free games. Well, for here, that is actually a really good thing, but I want to see what it is. So you have to sign up your email, your password, and I put it on my iPad. And I'm like, I forgot this. I'm not doing that on mine. I'll lay it on the other one first and then do all that. You know, because I didn't want that on mine. Then tomorrow go use it. Hey, brother, I just got an email, a text from my son. Let's see what he's saying. Oh, that must be Serena, because she doesn't say anything. It says MNG feed them, and it's spelled THUM. How like is that thumb? Yeah, I should say it's thumb. Wow, with the TH. Well, bravo, Mum, bravo. Yeah. So this is 18 minutes. I think I got my point across. Maybe a few laughs. And I guess maybe I should go because, like I said, I seem to be having a bit of pain in places. So take a breath. Breathe. Today is not Monday. It's over. Bye for now, and I will let you know if I actually get the Hello Kitty shirt, because I will show you as a stranger comes through the doorway.